Welcome back to London Beautiful Life. My name is Phoenix Rose, and here we are this evening at the press night of one of the world's favourite musicals, Grease. We are going to be talking to some of the guests about why theatre is so important, why music is so important, and the things that we most love about Grease the musical. Come with us.
Gonna kick off this show nice and fine and spin a new old favourite of mine.
About tonight, you must be so excited.
It's going to be great. It is an amazing show.
How do you feel the fans are going to relate to the newer version? Do you think it's going to pull in a newer audience, people who've maybe never seen the film before? What do you think?
There's not a lot of people who haven't seen the film. You can turn your TV on, and somewhere within those 100 and whatever different stations, somebody is playing the film of Grease. You know, and Annie, they're the two films that just run and run. So everybody knows Grease, but I think that the audience seem to be grabbing onto this Grease in a way that I've not seen before.
It's quite magical, isn't it?
It's magical. Also, it feels real. Grease is a true story. You know, not many people think it is. They think, oh, this is a fantasy. It's based on real people, written by one of the boys in high school. And these were his classmates. And that's what you get here. You get the real Grease.
Why do you think now, more than ever, is it so important for us to be in the theatre, to see the theatre and being around it?
2 terrible years and we've got to get out of it. I mean, I don't think we're going to be out of it for a little while because I think the tourists need to come back. But once they come back, we're away. And
what advice would you give to any younger viewers now who are thinking about getting into the arts? What would be, because you know it can be tough and it can be challenging, but what would your words of hope and inspiration be to them?
Don't do it. But if you want to be an actor or an actress, then persevere. But it's nothing to do with talent, it's luck. Being in the right place at the right time.
How are you, and are you excited about the show this evening?
Listen, I love Grease. Stockard Channing, Rizzo, she was my shining star. I was a punk rocker, so I wasn't really supposed to like Grease when it first came out, but it's too good to not enjoy.
What song is your favourite?
There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two.
Fantastic, isn't it? It's just lyrical genius.
It is lyrical genius. The whole thing is fantastic. Beauty School Dropout, I love that. Look at me, I'm Sandra Dee, Lousy with Virginity. All of those, all the boys' songs. I like the boys' songs as well, especially Kaniki.
He's great fun. And I'd just like to, while you're here, congratulate you on your success of Bridgerton. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. It's been such a joy to watch.
Yeah.
And have you enjoyed playing her character?
Yes, she's fierce and bonkers and her own woman, and I love that. And actually, that's the thing I think I really remember from Grease was Rizzo was her own woman, and then Sandra Dee became her own woman when she went all leather, and I like that. I like women finding the whole of who they are and being the whole of who they are and just playing it hard down the line.
So apparently I've heard from Arlene that there are a few tweaks and changes and it's a more up-leveled, a newer version of Grease. How do you feel about that?
Oh,
listen, it's 2022. You know, the film was so many years ago. I suppose everything has to evolve. But I think as long as they keep all like the key stuff in there, then it'll be amazing.
So obviously, we know you because you had the most incredible career in S Club 7, and I'd like to personally thank you for the joy you brought to my life. I'm a singer myself, and I listened to your music growing up, and it inspired my journey just watching you. And I remember getting to see you live and just thinking it was the greatest thing in the world. And that is obviously the joy that music brings to all of our lives. And obviously the last couple of years have been very, very challenging. And the one question that I'm asking everybody this evening, because I think it's important we spread the message more and more, why is music, why is theatre so important?
It's just important because it can just open people's minds, and it can also just take people away for a little while. You know, just if people have got problems or worries or whatever, I think coming to the theatre and watching, you know, a musical, whatever musical it is, you can just forget your worries for a little while, and I think we all need that sometimes.
What is it that we can expect from you coming forward over the summer? Are you out performing a lot more? Have you got new music? What's going on?
So I got my Ibiza Rocks residency the first three Tuesdays of July and the last 3 Tuesdays of August. So gearing up towards that. I've got Radio 1's big weekend in a couple of weeks. I've got loads of festivals packed out summer. So yeah, exciting times.
What are you most excited about watching Grease this evening?
Oh my God. Just like a retelling of it, I guess. I also happen to have a friend in it, Damon, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. But I think it's just so beloved, isn't it? So I've never seen a production of it before other than the film, so I have no idea how it will sit on stage and stuff. I'm just so excited, and I've heard great things.
So obviously you're a musician yourself, and you love to sing. And did your love of singing come from theatre, or did it come from pop?
Do you know what? It actually did. I was very much that person at school that was like, right from about 11, I was like, yeah, I'll be in the musicals. I was in High School Musical, Godspell, the lot. So yeah, musical theatre is very, very near and dear to my heart, big time.
How are you feeling?
Great, I'm so excited to see this show. My wonderful friend Liv is playing Sandy. We were in Heathers together, so I'm just so excited to see her shine on stage.
Incredible. Now obviously musical theatre is so your thing, and how are you feeling about theatres being back open again, being back on the stage and all of that?
It's so wonderful, and to see all these audiences come back time and time again. You know, we've had people come and see Cinderella 20 odd times, and it just feels like a massive celebration of theatre again, which I think is just so heartwarming.
Because you've been singing a long time, haven't you? And you've obviously got a very musical family. What was it that pulled you into musical theatre to begin with?
I think it's the storytelling. It's being able to tell stories through song. You know, singing is something that I'm very, very passionate about, and telling stories is something I'm very passionate about. So musical theatre is just the perfect combination of the two.